Yeah, we can start. So, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the Mela and to this booth. So I'll introduce Miss Priya, and I don't really think she needs an introduction, but for those of you who don't know her, she's our elementary school tech integrator, and she's been with us since 2001. So in our session today, she's going to teach us how to make 3 chutneys, traditional South Indian chutneys that you can so many people that you can have with idlis, with dosas. I personally like it with pongal, upma. It's very versatile. You can use it really just anywhere. So yeah, and I just want to reiterate that please make sure you're on mute. And if you have any questions, just post it on the chat box and I'll ask her. Towards the end, we'll have a Q&A. So not to worry, your questions will get answered. So yeah, I'll give it to you, Ms. Priya. Go for it.
Namaste everyone, this is Priya Venugopal. Like Anushka said, I'm the elementary tech integrator. But today I'm here to share 3 different kinds of chutney, and hopefully we get through that in the half an hour that we have. And just to give a background story, like as I was getting ready to do the whole cooking and everything, my induction stove on which I was supposed to cook, none of them worked. I got 3 of them. And for some reason in my house, the power outage is not helping out with that. But luckily, the chutneys I'm going to teach you how to make, you do not need the stuff. Only for one you need. And I've improvised. I'm going to show you. So let's start with the most famous coconut chutney, which is the one I was just telling Anushka before this. I said, you know, you don't have to go to Murugan Idli shop anymore. You can bring the Murugan Idli shop into your home. Okay. So the first chutney we're going to learn is called the coconut chutney, and I'm going to show you the ingredients really close, okay? So for the coconut chutney, what you need is coconut. So you can like cut them up in squares, like you get a raw coconut. You need the gram dal, which is available in any supermarket in Chennai. Miss Anushka, can you see it clearly?
Yes, we can. Yes.
You need green chilies for the spice because that is what will add the bite to it. You can add more or you can add less. I'm going to just add a little bit. Then you need some garlic pod because this is what helps in cutting down the fat. Now here is the trivia for you. The coconut is full of fat, okay? It's a fruit or a vegetable that has a lot of fat content and a lot of fiber in it. So to make sure for those who are like little health conscious, you can add a few garlic pods. And then this is just optional. If you're in Tamil Nadu, this is very easily accessible, and this is called tamarind. And you just need a little bit of it, not much, okay? So now what I'm going to do, hold on. Now I'm just going to put all of this in my blender. I have a blender. You all have a blender at home. I'm going to put all of it here inside it. And I'm going to first grind it dry, okay? So hold on. Let me move my blender here so that you can all see it. Close the lid and you want to blend it dry first, because watch, if you add water, it will start jumping around. It won't blend properly. So first make sure that you blend it dry. You need to now add your salt. 1 sec, I forgot to bring my salt, 1 minute. Don't add too much salt, guys. I'm just going to be adding like half a teaspoon, okay? Just a half a teaspoon, because you can always add more after you taste it. And to this, I'm just going to add a little bit of water. Again, don't add too much water because when you rinse out the jar, you'll need some more water. Now the chutney consistency, it all depends from people to people. Some like it coarse and some like it watery. I like mine a medium, so I'm going to add a little bit more of water because it's too thick for my taste. But again, it's a personal choice, okay? There, much better. So now I'm just going to scoop this out in a bowl. This is how you make coconut chutney. That's all it is, okay? It's all raw ingredients and you blend it. Now, when you go to the Murugan store, you also see something which is called the coriander chutney or the mint chutney. And all I need to do is I'm going to take some of this coconut chutney, put it back in my blender, and I have freshly washed mint over here, okay? It's just raw mint, nicely washed and dried. I'm going to add a fistful of it inside my blender. Not too much, guys, because the coconut consistency also has to be there. This is the second chutney we are making. So when you're making your coconut chutney, if you plan, you can first make your coconut chutney. I've taken it out in a bowl, the amount of quantity I need. Now, I've taken some of the coconut chutney, added it in here, and I'm going to blend it again. And this is going to be my green chutney, okay? It's perfect because today we're going to learn a white chutney, a green chutney, and an orange chutney, and then that becomes an Indian flag. So we have all the three colors. So it's perfect timing. We just celebrated our Independence Day, so now you know how to make the three colors of the chutney.
Miss Priya, Zahida is asking, what about the tadka for the chutney? Do you use a tadka?
Towards the end. Once I finish the chutneys, then I'll show you the tadka. So I just want to go so that I go like this. So here is the chutney. It's not fully blended. Again, like I said, add a little bit of water, not too much. And my chutney has nicely blended in now. Can you see it, Miss Anushka? Hold on. There.
Can you put it a little higher? Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to
towards the camera.
The bowl. Yeah, one second. Let me just transfer it and then I'll be able to show it to you better.
Sure.
Now, like Ms. Zah said, all the tempering for the chutneys are the same. So I'm just going to do that in the end. I'm just going to make sure that I show you the chutneys first. Again, please feel free to taste it and add your salt and sugar accordingly. There you go. You see it, Ms. Anushka?
Yes, yes, we can see it.
So now I have my green chutney and I have my white chutney. The last one that we're going to do, and the one where I'm going to have to improvise, guys, because like I said, the induction stuff is not working. But you know, teachers are very creative and we always have a backup plan. So here's my backup plan. I'm going to show you the ingredients. And for this, you might just want to make a note. For the tomato chutney, it is 1 onion and 2 tomatoes. Okay, so that will give you like roughly a bowl. You'll just get like maybe one bowl. Like it's actually maybe only one person can eat. So depending on that, you increase the ratio of it. If you're having a party at home and there are say 4 or 5 people coming in, you might need to use like 3 onions and 6 to 7 tomatoes so that you get like a big bowl of red chutney. And the red chutney is the one which is little spicy. Okay. These other 2 chutneys are not so spicy because they don't have a lot of spice in it. But the red chutney is slightly spicier. So the ingredients for the red chutney, let me just show you in my beautiful Polish plate. Can you see it, Miss Anushka?
Yes, we can.
I have 1 medium onion, 2 tomatoes, and 4 to 5 red chilies. Now these are quite easily available in the market. You don't have to go looking for it. The step 1 that you need to do is to saute it. Okay, you have to saute it. So I do have my pan, but I don't have the induction stove. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in some oil, and the first ingredient that goes in here are the red chilies. Okay, you wait for it to crackle before you add the onion in next. And you have to wait till the onion is kind of golden brown, okay? It has to go step by step. You can't dump everything and then just think that you're sauteing it. The flavors will not taste the same. In Indian cooking, everything you have to follow it step by step. I think all over the world it's the same. But when it comes to chutneys especially, it's the step that makes the thing. So first goes in the red chilies, then you drop in your onions. I'm just going to drop it in here just to show you, okay?
Yeah. Miss Priya, do we chop the chili before putting it in?
No, just
put it whole. Okay.
And then you put the onions. And once the onions are completely golden brown, guys, the nice like almost caramelized, then you add the tomatoes in. Okay? And I'm going to show you. This roughly takes around 5 to 6 minutes. Okay? It's nice. No, it actually takes 10 minutes. Easily it takes 10 minutes for it to nicely saute. And then this is what will turn out. Make sure you've added salt because that will what make the onion soft. And once you have sauteed it nicely, this is what it should look like. The tomatoes should be nice and mush. The onions are all nice and golden brown. Now, here is the trick. You have to let it cool off. You can't take it straight from the stove and put it in the blender and mix it. Again, the taste will not be good. It will have a raw, pungent kind of a taste. You have to make sure that your chutney is completely cooled off under a fan, and then we're going to blend this. So just give me 1 sec. I have my blender and I'm just going to take this and blend it in. Okay. So I have my blender here, guys, and I'm going to transfer this into a bowl now. And now, like Ms. Zah said, I'm going to show you the tempering of the chutneys, okay? For the tempering of the chutneys, the ingredients you need are this is my spice box, guys. And we have many different spice boxes. These are just the seeds part. I mean, there's a different one for the garam masala and there's a different one for the powders. The main ingredients that you guys are going to need is mustard seeds. Can you see it, Ms. Anushka?
Yes, we can.
And a little bit of jeera.
Mm-hmm.
And some people don't add jeera. In the typical South Indian, it's just the mustard seed and it's the urad dal, the white color dal that you find, okay? So, and our very famous curry patta, the curry leaf. So we need this, okay? So all you need to do again is take your pan, add some oil, put the mustard seed the urad dal, and the curry patta. And you will notice that at the end, I have my dosas here ready, guys. These are just like pancakes. I have my chutney with the tempering done. The white chutney, the green chutney, and the orange chutney, which I've also tempered over here. So I'm just going to lay my plate. I'm going to use Mr. Ed's plate because I was like, I have to make him a part of the celebration. And I have my chutneys here. And there you have the Murugan Italy shop plate ready with the dosa and the 3 chutneys.
Yay.
Yeah? Okay. And with that, it's a wrap. Now, Miss Anushka, back to you. I am happy to answer any questions, doubts.
Yes. So Ms. Zaida asked, do we put oil or just dry? But I'm not sure when you asked this question. You can unmute yourself and ask her with context.
Anyways, sorting out the chilies and onions and tomatoes, do we add oil in that or just a dry sauté?
You add the oil. You add the oil and then you do the sauteing.
Thank you. Miss Priya, I'm hungry, really. This should be called Miss Priya Chutney Corner.
The dosas, guys, are just like pancakes. So if you make pancakes at home, it's the same. You guys, the ready-made dosa batter is available in the market. Bring it home, nicely whisk it, okay? It's like just like you beat an egg. Don't just take it and plonk it because then it won't come out flat and crispy. You have to oxygenate it. You know, just like how in the tea shops they take the chai and they pour up and down. It's because the oxygen goes in. The same is for the batter. Beat it up nicely before you make your dosa and add ghee to it. The ghee dosas are super yum.
Anyone else has any questions? Okay, if not, can I request everyone to turn on their video if they'd like, and we can take a group photo. Feel free to not turn on your video if you don't feel like. Oh, someone's entering now. One sec, I'll just let this person in and then we can.
And all of you can say dosa.
Then our mouths will be ah, it won't be E. Chutneys, chutney. Chutney ends with an E, yeah. Okay. So everyone look here and smile, okay? On 3, 2, 1. Priya, Miss Priya. Chutney. Got it. Thank you. Thank you all so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. If not, we can end now.
Yeah, you might want to go to the next session, guys. There's so much fun happening. I definitely want to go and see the other things. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Thanks,
See you. Bye.
Anushka, thank you so much.
Welcome. Welcome. See you.
Thank you, Anushka.
Bye. Thank you, Ms. Zaida. See you. Bye.